Okay, so my name's Greg Duffy. I'm assistant head teacher and STEM ambassador at Alistry Woodland School in Derby. And I'd like to share a transition project that we've developed called To the Moon. And it aims to provide engaging transition activities, reduce anxiety during transition, engage parents as the primary educators, and enable successful transition, or at least be a part of that process. So in the UK, and it's amazing that we've got people on both sides of the pond here today. I think that's brilliant. But I know in the UK, one of the main transitions that we concentrate on is between year 6 and 7. That's when they move from primary to secondary school. So in the US, I think that's 5th to 6th grade. I know that transition is important in the US as well. And it seems to me, from what I've read, that it's middle school to high school that's a critical one, from 8th to 9th grade. So I hope this is useful, in as much as transition is important to us wherever we are. So I hope there's something that everybody can take from it. So the To the Moon project asks students to prepare for transition, imagining that they're an astronaut preparing for a space mission. It's a bit scary. There's lots of unknowns, but it's also an exciting time, and there's a world of opportunity waiting, but also look forward in hope at what may lie ahead and some of the good things that lie ahead for them. Now, in the project, it assigns roles. So what we're doing here is getting the students to see their responsibility as trainee astronauts, and also for the parents to be involved in what's called a CAPCOM. So in the Apollo era space missions, the CAPCOM communicated instructions to the astronauts and helped them complete their tasks. And so we're trying to get parents to start taking on that role as being active in the education of their children. So a little bit of parental engagement there. The activities that they get involved in are wide-ranging, and the idea is that they will suit their circumstances, ability, interests, and available resources. And that was particularly important during the lockdown in 2020, which is where most students were creating these projects. And as you'll see for some of these examples, they were allowed to choose and pick things that suited their skills. So the drawing here that you can see of the astronaut was a student who wasn't really into space as a topic, but loved drawing. And so she used her time to create that. And we had quite a lot of edible art, interestingly, which I wasn't expecting. So you can see here a creation that the student said was fun to make and delicious to destroy. So some great examples of the sort of things that they created. All of those they were able to upload those to the Edmodo classroom platform. It's a free resource. Parents also have an app so they can see the students' work as it appears, and staff in the secondary school, including myself, can give them feedback. And the students said that that was a big part of reducing anxiety for them, in that when they couldn't come in for transition activities, they could engage positively with staff. This was originally designed as a project just within the city of Derby in UK, but we'd be absolutely delighted if it could be shared further and be of use beyond Derby and beyond the UK. So the link that you've been sent includes editable resources, because I'm aware that while this works for us at Woodlands, your situation might be different, and you need to be able to adapt it to your students and what your students need in that cohort. And that includes complete instructions on how to implement it, and in-school activities. There's about 10 hours of transition activities in school that are part of the free resource, and this rocket launching, which was the culmination of the project. So the students, this was them being launched into their secondary school careers, if you like, and that proved very popular with the students. It's surprisingly easy and affordable to set up. In terms of impact, students felt To the Moon was a big part of what supported them, but not on its own. And in contact with the tutors was also very important. And what this chart doesn't show is the overlap here, that actually students got the most value when the To the Moon project came back into school and also involved their tutors. And you can see that there's a variety of things that help different students. So you can get it all at the link for absolutely free. And any questions or suggestions or support that you might want in running that, I'd only be too happy to help. There's the Twitter link there, and coming soon this year, we're looking at how we can get encoding, storage and retrieval introduced to students and parents as part of the To the Moon project as it goes forwards. Thank you all.